Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Mallinson and
I'm Mrs. Mallinson.
we are going to be the band directors this year as we have been in past years at St. Therese School. And the purpose of this video is to just give you a little bit of information about our school band program. Cheryl, do you want to just tell them what we've been
Sure.
what we did?
What we did last Thursday was we did a demonstration for grades 4 through and 5, and we demonstrated the band instruments, the instruments that you could take lessons on. Flute, clarinet, and saxophone, which is a woodwind instruments, and then trumpet and trombone, which are the brass instruments. And we gave out a brochure to the children showing the pictures of the instruments. And if anybody was interested in taking lessons and being part of our band program, they can come down for the first tryout lesson, which is going to be on Friday.
Great. So this coming Friday at the end of the school day at 1:45, from about 1:45 to 2:15, we will be meeting with the children that return the interest brochure. And we call this our trial lesson. It's a chance for the children to come down. We'll show them the instruments again. We'll answer any questions they might have about band. And then we'll be sending information home about how to acquire an instrument and how to get signed up for the lessons. And then the following week lessons will begin. So to just give you some basic information, and before I start, all of this information is available on our website at www.musicaladventuresllp.com. And we're also going to follow this video up with an online Zoom meeting at 7 o'clock on Monday the 27th with, again, some information for parents. What we'll do is any parent who's returned an interest brochure and has provided us with an email address, we will send you a link to the online parent meeting where, again, we'll go into more detail about how the program works and what you can expect, answer questions, and that type of thing. But as I said, we will be meeting with the children that return an interest brochure on Friday. For advanced students, lessons have already begun. And again, if you are an advanced family that has a student that's played an instrument before, possibly you were in band before, or you played in another school, at the virtual parent meeting and also the information we send home, we will give you information on how to sign up for a lesson and begin taking lessons. So this year, the way it's going to work is, as I said, advanced lessons have already started. Lessons will continue to be private lessons and they will be virtual. It turned out that even though we did small group lessons in the past, having the lessons virtual and private lessons gave us an opportunity to devote our entire attention to one student at a time. And it also allowed parents to schedule the lessons at their convenience without having to worry about children missing class time. So that actually turned out to be a very positive thing, and that part of the program is going to continue. So lessons for advanced students will be virtual and they will be private, and you will be able to schedule them through our website at your convenience. There will be an in-person portion to the program. We will be having a band which will be meeting on Friday afternoons. It won't be starting immediately, but once we announce the beginning of band, it'll be from 1:45 to 2:15, just before the end of the school day on Friday, so that no child will have to stay after school. And again, we've arranged with the teachers that they won't be missing important classwork. And that band will be in person at school. Mrs. Mallinson and I will both be coming out. And again, we're planning on doing, as we have done in the past, a Christmas concert, a spring concert. And I know the band trips have been very popular, so we're planning on bringing back our school band trips. And this year we're planning in May on going to a band competition at Dorney Park, where we will compete against other public school bands mostly, and then the children will have a chance to ride the rides and have some fun at Dorney Park. specifically for beginner students, at the trial lesson next Friday, we will send information home regarding how to acquire an instrument and how to get enrolled. You are free to get an instrument wherever you choose. So if you want to use Music Den, which is a very good music store, they have a rental purchase program for renting an instrument with the idea of applying those payments towards eventual purchase. They deal with a lot of the local public schools. We also have a company that we work with called Hunterdon Music, which we will be providing you with information
They do
for.
form online now, so you can fill out the
And
form
they'll
online.
do their form online, so we'll be
And we
providing you with
deliver
that.
the instruments, right?
Again, we're here to help you acquire an instrument. You can use Music Den, you can use Hunterdon Music. We'll be happy to assist you with that. Or if you already have an instrument, you know, your child is free to use that. So we're very flexible about that. If you do rent from Hunterdon Music, we will pick the instruments up and deliver them directly to school. If you choose to use Music Den, the store is just down the road, so you won't have any difficulty in that regards. There is also a form and a tuition that you will need to pay for the lessons, so there will be a rental. It's usually in the neighborhood of about $40 for the first 3 months for the instrument rental. That's not $40 a month, but for the entire first 3 months. And then there's a tuition for the lessons. It goes on our website, it goes into a little bit more detail about how that's structured, but just briefly, now that our program has changed a little bit from when we were doing lessons in school, it's more oriented towards private lessons. And the program is a year-round program now, and it basically boils down to about $70 a month. We bill bi-monthly because Cheryl and I really don't have a secretary or a large infrastructure. We try to keep our costs down as much as we possibly can, and it makes it easier for us to not have to bill every single month. So to enroll your child, in addition to getting the instrument, it will be $70 for the initial enrollment, for the tuition, for the first payment, and then it will be $70 a month after that. But after your first payment of $70, the next payment comes a month later, and then it's bi-monthly after that. But again, it's all laid out on the website, so you can look at it and have a chance to give it some thought. As far as lessons go, after the trial lesson for beginners, the first few lessons will be in school and will be in person. The children will be socially distanced, and we will make sure that we follow all of the school COVID protocols, but there are some things that just have to be done in person, and one of them is helping the children learn how to assemble their instrument and get a sound.
Cafeteria, so.
We'll most likely be in the cafeteria for that, and the children will be spread out. Once the beginning students can get a sound, know how to hold their instrument, and can begin to function on their own with the instrument, feel comfortable with it, we will transition their lessons also to the virtual online lessons. I know this is a little something different, but I can assure you that we had great success last year with the virtual lessons. Both parents and students like the flexibility. They like the fact that we work with the students one-on-one, and they didn't have to be part of a group and kind of wait their turn. And we just got a very positive response. So again, there is going to be an in-person component to band this year. We will have a band. We will be rehearsing once a week in school. But once the children, beginners, can play their instruments, we will be transitioning them to the virtual private lessons. And then again, over time, as they're ready, we'll be inviting them to join the school band, which again, this year, I'm happy to say, instead of being after school, will be at the end of the school day on Friday. So anybody who wants to participate certainly will have no problems with that. So again, we are having another meeting on Monday, the 27th of September. If you have returned or are returning an interest form to your child's teacher, we will send a direct link to you. And for those of you who have any other questions, please feel free to email us. Cheryl's and my easiest email to reach us at is GD, as in Donald Mallinson, MALLINSON, at Comcast.net. Or feel free to give us a call. My cell is 908-268-6525. We look forward to seeing everybody at the Christmas concert. We're looking forward to an exciting year of performing